In what way should Waconia focus its housing efforts?
There are 4 developments that I know of in town that are half empty or less. I think that we have quite a few lots that we need to look at before we consider any more growth. We should definitely look at improving the areas of downtown so people want to move to downtown. Maybe we could look at different incentives to help them move downtown. If there are houses that are on the lot or that are on the market downtown, maybe as a city we could help real estate agents drive people to those homes. We don't need to grow. We're big enough.
Same question. Kent?
I guess my main focus, like a lot of the candidates are also agreeing with, is our existing inventory is huge. We've got inventory to last us 10 years, and actually in the city plan, there's no intention of extending our borders for at least 5 to 10 years, and that's at a minimum. So I am in favor of filling up our existing neighborhoods. In all fairness to the residents of the undeveloped and unfinished neighborhoods, I think everybody would like to get past the construction zone of living in a development. So I think that we need to really focus on what we have currently and think about down the road where we're going to head at that point. Granted, there's developers that really want to increase the borders, but I think we need to be responsible and not do that. There's also an issue that I've noticed in town with we've got foreclosed homes that quite a few homes are sitting empty right now, and I think we need to focus on taking care of that situation. I don't think anything's being done right now. A lot of it is out of the city's hands, but I think there's things that we can do to push that along and to fill our current inventory.
All right, thank you. Larry Millender, same question.
Well, obviously everybody agrees that the expansion of Waconia should stop, and I agree on that as well. We've got a lot of vacant lots, a lot of availability for new home construction. Money's getting freed up, so let's start bringing in some light industrial and more job opportunities to fill these particular areas up. And by bringing that in, we all know that light industrial pays more in services as far as taxes and uses less than the typical homeowner. So I think that's one area where we could focus upon.
All right, thank you. Myron Karki?
The city's comprehensive plan is in the process of being finalized. We've noted that the growth of what was about 200 homes per year is down to about 100 or so, if I remember right. We don't have any plan, as the mayor indicated, to expand beyond what we already have in the plan, but we have a great need to promote what we do have with the realtors and developers, so we get it done. I'll repeat again, we also have a great town with existing homes, and if some of them were spruced up, they would help the town's image considerably. I think we're doing pretty well, and the market will help us in the long haul.
All right, thank you. Jim?
Well, we've all heard that we have a 10-year inventory sitting in Waconia, and that's a pretty big number. We also have homes that are sitting empty, and that too is disheartening. But I think that to best address the problem, we need to look at how do we get people to moving into Waconia to erode that 10-year inventory. You know, we have folks who would love to live in Waconia for the same reasons all of us do. How do we promote Waconia on the outside to get people to see the things that we've seen, to want to move here? Obviously, you know, we don't want to expand our borders, and I think that the council and the mayor have made some wise decisions in recent days on new opportunities around the golf course. I think that would be premature. I think that we need to focus our efforts on getting people to move here. And if we want to talk about how do we raise a tax base, well, let's get some folks in here paying some property tax. And that will drive the bottom line up. But at the end of the day, we have to make sure that the people who are available to move have Waconia on their mind. I think that we need to begin a stern marketing program to get people aware of the jewel that we live in. And that 10-year inventory will begin to plummet to 8, 5, 2, to where we have to begin talking sooner than not about how do we grow into the next area.
All right, thank you. Jerry, same question.
I find it refreshing that we all agree that Waconia really doesn't need to expand at this time. The part that I look at is maybe we need to promote permits for remodeling and sprucing up some of the older houses that we have and get people in them. I agree, we need to bring in the tax money from some of the empty houses, be it foreclosure or be it just an old house that has nobody in it any longer, and we need to promote some of these contractors to stop building those new houses and start redoing some of the old houses. And then we need to promote that this is a small town that is very user-friendly, so let's bring the people in and let's get them to pay some of the tax money. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And again, I will read Narville Brooks' response to that question. The approach Waconia should take with housing can be broken into the following categories: new homes, affordable homes, and existing homes. From a top-down perspective, these home segments can be coordinated by Waconia to meet our obligations to the larger metro area. From the standpoint of ensuring housing stock stays at a high level of livability, Waconia can work with residents to keep up existing homes. As demonstrated at the new Interlochen Apartments, affordable housing can add excellent homes to the community and help ensure that people working in Waconia can afford to live in the community. Again, that was Narville Brooks.